This book felt different than any other book I'd ever picked up. I read Dear Mr. You by Mary-Louise Parker in 2018. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, made it a favorite, and I wrote this about it right at the end of that year. Something strange happened to me while reading this, and I really liked it. I think other people have found authors that they enjoy so much that they fall in love a little bit with their words and become a bit fused to their stories. I've never understood that for myself. My favorite authors have always dealt so far in the abstract that I was able to keep some reality's distance away from what was being portrayed in their realms, even as I journeyed to their creative experiences. This book is so innovative and poetic in its memory metaphors that I found myself dancing on the closeness of its emotion and personal nature. Parker is so special here. She is both vulnerable and dangerous. She concedes her parts while appropriately convicting offenders from her life. She admires and admits. She believes and she casts out. She does all of this so beautifully. I found myself wishing she knew me and wishing she liked me. I fell in love with her words and became completely entangled in her stories. I can't remember a book doing this to me in this way before. It's been a really long time since I've found another favorite book, but this is one. I'm not sure what to call this. Is it a diary of poems? Is it letters of memoir? It's definitely wonderful and indulgent and a perfect meditative read for any self-reflecting individual. If I look at the words of that review too deeply, it actually sounds kind of creepy, and I don't mean it in a creepy way at all. I was just blown away by this book. It was definitely something that I needed when I picked it up. I talk about the self-reflecting individual here, and all of those things that I say that Mary-Louise Parker does here, I think are so self-aware in a very positive way, and it is really taking accountability for negative things that she's done in relationships, and then also like sincerely calling out the people that were really crappy to her in her relationships too. It's so positive. It's so wonderful to read that vulnerability from an author that it's like instructive. It's like a way to learn how to do those things for yourself. And I definitely needed that in 2018. Reading this book felt like a really good group therapy session with Mary-Louise Parker, in that she was modeling good behavior in evaluating both the terrible things that had been done to her, but also taking accountability. I loved it. I thought it was great. And if we talk about so many of the other things that I like from earlier books, it shows up as kind of like an epistolary, which we've talked about, I love before. That's why when I talk about, is it a diary of poems? Is it letters of memoir? Like, it's all of those things. And she uses it as such an interesting vehicle to get these stories across. She's writing letters to the people and memories from her life. And all of them are deep and connected to her story and who she is as a person. It's a wonderful vehicle. It's a wonderful creative leap in a way to talk about your life and talk about your past. I was blown away. I thought it was awesome. And I had never seen Weeds. So I had never seen Mary-Louise Parker before. I don't even remember how the book was recommended to me. Don't know where it came from. I picked it up and I have sent it to people. I have recommended it to many other people after this because I listed it as a favorite book, and it's been a long time. If we talk about this being the end of 2018, it had been years since I had had another favorite. I think the one before was probably The Watchman's Rattle, but that was maybe 2 or 3 years before this. I was in a bit of a reading slump, and finding this book reminded me about books that I love and about things that I love about books. I still don't really know who Mary-Louise Parker is, but I remember feeling like I wish I could tell her my story, and I wish she felt about my story the way that I feel about hers here. It was a very positive experience, and I think everyone will feel that way reading it. Again, it's called Dear Mr. You. It's by Mary-Louise Parker. I read it at the end of 2018, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars and made it one of my favorites.